go. Preparation for test number 1. Part 1. Modal verbs. Part 2. Tag questions. Term 3 for the 8th grade. The modal verbs are can, could, may, might, must, shall, should, ought to, will, and would. The modal verb can. We use this for ability, possibility, inability, impossibility, asking for permission, or requests. For example, they can control their own budgets. We can't fix it. Can I smoke here? Can you help me? Modal verb could. We use this for asking for permission, requests, suggestions, future possibility, or ability in the past. For example, could I borrow your dictionary? Could you say it again more slowly? We could try to fix it ourselves. I think we could have another Gulf War. He gave up his old job so he could work for us. The modal verb may. We use this for asking for permission or future possibility. For example, may I have another cup of coffee? China may become a major economic power. The modal verb might. We use this for present possibility or future possibility. For example, we'd better phone tomorrow. They might be eating their dinner now. They might give us a 10% discount. The modal verb must. We use this for necessity, obligation, or prohibition. For example, we must say goodbye now. They mustn't disrupt the work more than necessary. The modal verb ought to. We use this for saying what's right or correct. For example, we ought to employ a professional writer. The modal verb shall, which is more commonly used in the UK than the US. We use this to make an offer, a suggestion, or to ask what to do. For example, shall I help you with your luggage? Shall we say 2:30 then? Shall I do that or will you? The modal verb should. We use this to say what's right or correct, to recommend an action, or to make uncertain predictions. For example, we should sort out this problem at once. I think we should check everything again. Profits should increase next year. The modal verb will. We use this to make an instant decision, an offer, a promise, or a certain prediction. For example, I can't see any taxis, so I'll walk. I'll do that for you if you like. I'll get back to you first thing on Monday. Profits will increase next year. The modal verb would. We use this to ask for permission, to make a request, to make arrangements, to give an invitation, or to make a preference. For example, would you mind if I brought a colleague with me? Would you pass the salt, please? Would you mind waiting a moment? Would 3 o'clock suit you? That'd be fine. Would you like to play golf this Friday? Would you prefer tea or coffee? I'd like tea, please. The following sentences are examples of different modal verbs used in different tenses. Modal simple. I could swim at the beach. Modal continuous. I could be swimming at the beach right now. Modal perfect. I could have swum at the beach yesterday. Modal perfect continuous. I could have been swimming at the beach instead of working in the office. The following sentences are examples of passive modal in different tenses. Passive modal simple. The room should be cleaned once a day. Passive modal continuous. The room should have been being cleaned now. Passive modal perfect. The room should have been cleaned yesterday. Passive modal perfect continuous. The room should have been being cleaned, but nobody was there. Take a look at the following sentences. Using the modal verbs given, complete the sentences by filling out the correct modal verb. Part 2. Tag questions. When using tag questions, watch for 4 points. What tense is the verb? What kind of verb is it? To be or other verbs? Is the sentence affirmative or negative? Does the pronoun need to be changed? Tag questions are used in conversation to get a positive reaction from the person you are talking to. For example, that's not really difficult, is it? Generally, tag questions have 2 forms. The first form, positive main clause, gives negative question tags. Second, negative main clause gives positive question tag. Examples. You are Tom, aren't you? He isn't Joe, is he? When the main clause is used with an auxiliary verb, use an auxiliary verb in question tag. For example, you've got a car, haven't you? Complete the following sentences below with the correct question tag. Negative tag questions. Look at the following changes. Jack's happy, isn't he? He is, isn't he? Susan's tired, isn't she? She is, isn't she? It's warm today, isn't it? It is, isn't it? They're busy, aren't they? They are, aren't they? You and I are fun people, aren't we? We are, aren't we? You're quiet, aren't you? You are, aren't you? I'm intelligent, aren't I? Am I not? I am, aren't I? I am I not? Please complete the following sentences with the correct form of tag questions. For example, Peter works in the shop, doesn't he?